10 days passed away, the devil laughed at me. He said, now Daniel, there's no God, so why not worship me? Well, I buried my head much deeper and I cried with all my might. Your lies will never work on me, now get on out of my sight. And I kept on praying, I kept on praying. I prayed 3 times a day unto the Lord. 15 days have come and gone.
Yeah. Oh, personally, I've been very blessed by that topic, solitude, and I'm glad to hear that even the Bible advocates for solitude, because I really love solitude.
Wow, that is awesome. So encourage all of us during this week before our next Bible study. Let us embrace solitude. Then we come and share out, right? Yes. Yeah. May the grace
of our Lord Jesus Christ and the love of God and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore. Amen.
Masi nafungwa.
I said, come back tomorrow, devil. I'm gonna show you how. And I kept on praying, yes, I kept on praying. I prayed 3 times a day unto the Lord.
Alarm ya saa 10, nani aliset hii? Guy, hiyo ni assignment gani, Romy?
ni morning devotion, niko tu nasoma kidogo.
Hii morning devotion ya saa 10 wa? Na sisi nimefikiria ni 6 alarm inalia.
Na si tunaenda morning devotion Getsemani.
Hai morning devotion saa 10. Hiyo ni
Five.
kesho.
Na
5. Aki tuende kesho. Nikao niko na headache.
So I'm glad that we're all here, but I'm not seeing Elvis, but I think we should actually begin because of time, right? Before we begin our next topic, I think we can share about how we embrace solitude. We agreed on that. Pam.
Oh, I guess it's just spending my solitude, like chatting, posting the pics, although there's some people who are not even liking them, but all in all, it's good.
All right, let's keep sharing. All right.
Praise God.
Amen.
I spend most of my time reading the Word and also praying. That is how I spend my time.
Oh, that is solitude.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Huku anajua.
Someone else who wants to share with us?
Oh, I think I spent mine thinking about my boyfriend. The next time we're going to meet. Next time I think we're going to Sarova Stanley. I think that's all about solitude. My solitude.
You have a boyfriend.
Why should I lose having one?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So we've just been talking about how we embraced our solitude. Do you mind sharing with us?
Solitude.
Yeah.
My solitude is just all about SportPesa, analyzing the games, and betting. You see, like yesterday, I betted for Juventus, Man City, Man United, and I won 10 million. Imagine 10 million.
Goal.
But then what are you doing in school if you want 10 million?
Yeah. 10 million, I can feed all of you for one semester.
Please.
Anything you want, I can and I can assure you I'm still born again. This is just a matter of faith. I have faith in SportPesa and I win it.
You just need You just need solitude time to bet on sports pesa.
Being alone. You see, it is something to concentrate on.
All right, order. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I have a concern.
Yes.
Simonangi kwa Friday
I
fellowship.
love that topic, solitude.
Why is it so bitter, by the way?
So you remember I said it last time. So for me, actually, I prefer to just be alone, spend my time alone and not have friends. Because you know, when you have friends, you have expectations from them. And then sometimes you can get disappointed. And then you go different ways and maybe never see face to face. So instead of having that, I prefer to just be by myself. Because if I don't have friends, there's no time that will come and I'll not be in terms with anyone. So you see, I'll never have disappointments. I just prefer to be. I don't know how to describe, but I hope you're getting my point that I
Okay, wait a minute.
no expectations
Does
from
that
anyone.
explain why? Okay, no offense. Does that explain why hukujangi fellowships?
Oh, yeah, to some extent, because you know, also in fellowships you can find that maybe some people don't even like you. Yeah, you can also find things that irritate you. So sometimes I prefer to go maybe be by myself, read my Bible, and I can still, it's the same word that we are reading.
Okay.
Yeah, but generally, I just prefer to be by myself, live my own life, mind my own business. Even I don't love that. I used to have friends, but now I prefer to be myself, with myself, because I'll never be disappointed.
Sasa koili yako ikibana na hawezi omba mtu.
Siku hizi watu hawapiki.
Nitavumilia.
Kupika, hey.
Haupikangi? All right.
Enough of the questions.
Yeah, enough of the questions. I am now seeing we really didn't get it as we explained over the last Bible study. Solitude is that time that away from your phone, away from your lifestyle, that time that you just have you and God. Do you understand it?
But I think mine, it is just nice because when I place a bet, I pray, I have faith in God. Then before I place it, I pray, I believe in God that God will help me, and then I win.
Your betting makes you pray.
Okay.
Mom, na mimi nikitoka gate, niende ni watch afro shida ipo.
Well, there is no problem. First, let us refer from some verse, then I'll explain to all of you. Okay? Okay. In the book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 39 to 41. Jesus went out as usual to the Mount of Olives, and his disciples followed him. On reaching Jesus went out as usual, so it was something that he used to do. So we have to embrace solitude. Let it be part of us. Let it be our lifestyle. All right. And it is that time that you have secluded just for you and God. Okay. Not for you to think about your boyfriend, not for you to think about your family, not for you to think about your problems, not for you to do any other activity, not for you to pray for your books or to pray about sport pesa. By the way, you have to see me after the Bible study. We have a small chat about that. Okay. Yeah. So as Jesus did it as usual, as he went to that Mount of Olives as usual, I am encouraging us to embrace it day in, day out. At least spare some time, maybe an hour or two, considering we are students with books and a lot of activities. I encourage us to just seclude, at least begin with an hour a day, and you will see the changes in your life. Okay. And it is that time that you will pray as Jesus also prayed. You know, it was a time that he was connecting with God. So spare that time to connect with God and read the word. That is, meditate, understand it. Okay. And if you want to understand any place, later on, find someone to explain it to you. And I would like to really encourage us to fellowship too. You know, it's not always, we don't grow well in solitude. All right, Vito? You know, God is love. God is love. So we have to share this love. And how do we share this love? By fellowshipping. And how do we grow even in that solitude? We call it quiet time. How do we grow? We also grow by having fellowship. It is through that fellowship that I will understand how to study the word. That is how to meditate upon it. If it is through fellowship, I will meet Fresha and she'll tell me, I've learned maybe a new way of how to talk to God, that is how to pray, and I can also embrace it during my prayer time, right? So don't stay alone, because when you stay alone, always you will find yourself in a mess as a Christian. All right, so embrace fellowship, but at the same time have that quiet time. Are we together?
Yes.
Do you now understand it?
Yes.
So I hope the next time we'll be meeting, I'll be expecting great testimonies of how we have embraced this solitude. Is it okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So now we can begin our next topic.
And I kept on praying, I kept on praying. I prayed 3 times a day unto the Lord. 10 days passed away, the devil laughed at me. He said, now Daniel, there's no God, so why not worship me? Well, I buried my head much deeper and I cried with all my might. Your lies will never work on me, now get on out of my sight. And I